You know, if you want to get to know your city, get out of the car, take a walk. Walk somewhere you've never been before. Well, hopefully it's safe. And just take a look. You never know what you'll find. There's a series of 2 of these on Thomas Drive. I just think it's really cool. Looks mid-century, it might even be 40s. I mean, you got the tile. You can tell by the font it's a little bit older. It's a Danny Drive, it's private. No turnaround. Luckily I had a small car, I could get through there. And the road not maintained by Bay County. There's a bunch of little cottages here. It's a patchwork. You have a huge tower behind it, and then you have all these little small rental properties that are kind of cool. Strange that it's a separate little community. And on the other end of the neighborhood, there's another sign. Oh, here it is. And this is Nancy Drive. So my guess is the original people who platted this were named Danny and Nancy, and they were thinking of the future. And who knows, it could have been one cottage at one time with just all this beachfront land. Man, I just love that tile. That's cool. It is private, so I'm not going to go down there. Again, not maintained by Bay County, no turnaround, dead end. The blue sign of death, it means it's private. Oh, there's a squirrel. What's up, buddy? I'm fighting a little bit of the rain. Their retaining wall is kind of cool. It's got some starfish, some native plants. There's a dolphin. Welcome to the channel. I am Matt the Lizard, your guide in this adventure and exploration. Today, we're going to check out Beach Access 16. Very cool little spot. Recently refurbished, I think. They put in some parking. Parking lot looks brand new. You can see it over there. We're on Choctaw Street, so there's parking for about a dozen cars. So that's kind of nice. A little bit more access for all. Of course, I'm fighting against a couple things. I've got a pool pump motor at Onsele screaming next to me, and I've got a little bit of thunder and lightning out here. Liquid sunshine, as we call it in Florida. But let's go take a look, see what we got. And as always, remember to stay seated, and the video comes to a complete stop. All right, let's go check it out. All right, you can see today it's a red flag out. It's always hazardous in the Gulf. You got to mind what you're doing, but basically it's not really safe to swim. I just want to say this beach access point is maintained by the Gentry family. They do a lot of the cleanup here and everything. I didn't see there was no volunteer sign. I think they just do it at large. So thanks to them for that. If we all do our part, keep everything nice and clean. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Owen, my best fan, also my favorite fan. He's been a good supporter of the channel, and I appreciate it, Owen. Thank you. You can see what the weather's like today. Slight rain. I'm getting just a tad wet. I was in the pool this morning, so I don't really feel it. Towards that direction, east end of the beach, you've got St. Andrew State Park. And going westward, west end of the beach, I don't know if you can make out the pier on the video. That's the county pier. I live pretty close to there. You can see all these different condos. Some have hurricane shutters. Well, I think all of these have hurricane shutters. Just 2 of them are deployed. Some different colors. Very tropical colors. And there's Onsele. Once again, I think we filmed over there before. Cool place. I like it. Pool's very well taken care of. Penthouses are on the bottom. And each penthouse has their own separate private pool. You can see there's really nobody here on the beach this morning. I thought for sure I'd see some metal detectors or dog walkers or something. Oops, did I say dog walkers? that has questionable legality depending on what part of the beach you're on. But I'm not the police, I'm just a YouTuber. It's really quiet down here. Go check out some of the waves. See the birds out on patrol looking for stuff to eat. A little sandpiper and a seagull. And listen to that. That is a peaceful sound. Which is interesting considering how kind of violent nature is. But it is a soothing sound. It feels great down here. It's gotten warmer past week. And there's a nice cool breeze here. Probably because I'm a little bit wet too. Pretty dark in there. It's a crab hole. I've mentioned this before about the dunes. Florida statute 161.054. $10,000 fine. Not worth it. Not a sponsor, but if you're at Beach Access 16, you want to rent a chair and an umbrella, call these guys. They're good folks. Okay, the one next to this, the next beach access point, is 17. Couldn't find it really on the map. I googled it and it said permanently closed. So we're gonna go see what's going on with that. You can see some newer Airbnb style houses here. This one's simultaneously for rent and for sale. Love the landscaping they did. I love that railing up there. His lights are cool too. Looks very Cape Cod. I like this little rock outcropping. It could be drainage for the property, or most likely the pool. There's a weed barrier underneath. It's cool. It's a lot better than just a ditch. On this side of the street, you've got some older ones. Almost looks like 70s, 80s. I kind of like brick, but it's a little weird down here. You don't see it because there's so much stucco and slatboard. A couple more Airbnb style cottages. Newer. Probably built during the last building boom. See, it's all about going up. Originally, out of the older places were one story. Now you can get twice the rent if you have 2 units, and there are 4 units. I used to know a doctor who lived over here. Really super nice guy. These look very 70s. Those windows are a dead giveaway. But not bad. It's a solid looking place. And over here you have more Airbnb style. Very neat and clean. Look at that grass. This is a condo association. This is what's known as steps from the beach. And across the street, that's winter water view. And these are beachfront. Now look at that solid old retaining wall. Probably built years ago. It's so solid that they anchored the vinyl fence to it. I love it. Now it is possible, just possible, that this was 17. Maybe they bought it from the county, but it does say private access, so you know I'm not going in there. Cool house. I like the carport. And look at these. More 70s architecture. But they're all uniform looking, and they are kind of nice. Plenty of parking for the residents. This is a cool, almost has a little bit of a Spanish influence. When I lived in Phoenix, there was a lot of places that looked a lot like this. Almost kind of an adobe look to it. I like it, and they're smart. They put in pavers, so they don't have to maintain as much grass. And they have a little putt-putt course. So I don't know if it's a house or if it's a series of apartments, but that's kind of neat. Heck, if I knew someone here, I'd want to play. I tell you, we got the golf courses in Florida. This has it all. It's probably a par 2. Oh, check this out. Check this out. This is, I don't know why I love this kind of stuff, but I do. Just look at that sign, that lettering. You couldn't get a sign like that now. They'd laugh at you. It looks very dated, but it reminds me of a lot of stuff you'll see in like Central Florida. Yeah.
Good work, Stinger.
Across the street's a motel, which I do want to see, like, in the comments. Can we resolve this? Is a hotel an enclosed hallway and a motel an open hallway that you can park underneath your door? That's what most people tell me. Or is it just a weird semantic thing that it is what it is? Look at that stonework. Very ranch style looking office. Probably it was their house to start with, and they added a motel. I could be wrong. It's an older place. It looks very well kept. The Oceana. Of course, you see the no beach parking signs. And I'm gonna guess this is a beach access, but I don't see a number. Possibly between the Oceana and the Stingray is number 17. It was the first one I saw. So it is definitely a beach access, public property, but I don't see a number. Anybody know? This one is maintained by Drop the Needle. That's cool. Maybe the person takes care of this as a DJ or something. Good job, Drop the Needle. Looks very clean. For my whole heart, for my whole life. Nice little sign. A little bit of access squeezed between the properties. Here. More beach rental opportunities, and they say we're so glad you're here. And you can see the walkways for the condos and the motels that are here, so all their guests have access. That's a cool series of houses. I like those railings. You can see one down there with the hurricane shutters. Good idea. Probably gives you a little bit of a mitigation on your insurance too. All right. Oh, this is 17. There it is. Why does it say permanently closed? Maybe because the sign fell down. Okay, cool. So just coming the circle back to Thomas Drive. You can see across the street, kind of kitty corner is Shore Dogs, which I filmed over there before. There's a couple other restaurants here. I don't really talk about them unless I've eaten there. But parked where I'm at Beach Access 16. There's the Cumberland Farms, convenience store, gas station. That's pretty nice. Formerly Tom Thumb. Their bathrooms are on point. Usually super clean. I would say the cleanest of all the chains. other than maybe Busy Bee. And you can see some of the houses down here. A series of apartments. Got cool carports. I like that fence. It's very modern, cool. And the Bahama shutters, well, not really shutters, they're more like awnings. Anything about metering the sun that gets to you. This place is kind of interesting. The stonework, very 60s, 70s. If you were going to shoot a vintage piece, I would do it here. But it's nice. Could be permanent residence, who knows? An empty lot. Somebody's got their chairs and a boat stored on. There's a beach service nearby, so it's probably theirs. The other side of the orange house, got that tin roof. Kind of neat. And coming back by the Stingray. This is the front or back side of those houses with the cool railings. Yeah, they all look the same. And so does my neighborhood. And they got a beach view and I don't. Most of them looks like they're owned or managed by Ben's Beach Homes. Good company. Not a sponsor, but a good customer where I work. And this here is the Alibi Beach Lounge. Now, I think they've been through a couple owners. I'm not really sure. And I've played a gig here. I've had a beer here. I've never eaten the food here. Good guys. Very military forward with their signage. I believe one of the owners is a veteran. Well, thanks to those guys. Formerly was the quarter deck when I first moved here. Kind of a neat place. And one time you could probably sit there and drink a beer and there was not much blocking your view. They had good burgers back then. I should probably try this place. I don't think they're open right now. It's kind of early in the morning. I was trying to get out here before the rain really started pouring down, and I'm getting quite wet. So, well, there you have it, and there it is. Beach access 16 and 17. This was interesting today. Not a lot of people, not a whole bunch of rain, but enough that I got wet. I gotta go home and try to dry off, see what the wife's doing. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, leave a like down below. If you want to see more videos like this on my channel, push the subscribe button. And if you want to find out when I upload, please hit the notification bell. I do appreciate it. My subscribers are growing. Thank you again, Owen. You're the man. Just put the word out if you can. If you can like, share, subscribe. All of it is appreciated. Remember, you are important, and the world needs more people like you. Matt the Lizard, out.